I'm walking, taking a fall walk, and looking at what many might call rubbish. But this is so beautiful to me. And the fall sunset, well, the sun will set in about an hour. This is just beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love to walk. The best walks are the fall walks. And fall is delayed in my neck of the woods, but it's beginning to look like fall, and this is just gorgeous. I love it. A couple weeks ago, I don't know what to call it, but I had a deep appreciation for my city, my community, my neighborhood, my home, my area. And I'd like to think that I'm grateful and thankful because I do thank the Lord quite often, but that day was different. I don't know. Not to say that I've never not appreciated my city, but that day it was profound. It was different. And I opened up my mouth and said, Lord, I like my city. I don't know if I've ever thought or ever felt liking my city or disliking my city. This is all that I know. Born and raised right here. But yeah. And ever since that moment, I'm more appreciative, even with what you see here. This is beautiful to me. I'm thankful for this. Now, this was man-made, actually, and I have Sasha with me, and I have Kappa with me. But yeah, is it water? Yep, there's water down in there. It's all man-made, and I like to think, or I believe, that these man-made creeks and trails, they're unique to this particular area in my city. I can't say that for sure, but I know the area where I grew up didn't have anything like this. And this is just beautiful to me. Ooh, and look at that fall tree right there. I was thinking of Thanksgiving because, well, for the last 5 years or so, and it could have been longer, but I remember the last 5 years or so, really, I got to turn around. Dogs got me tangled. Ooh, that fall tree right there too. Well, I've really seen a rapid change in our seasons. The weather. Ooh, that is so pretty over there. Okay, I gotta go over there. Anyway, every year it seems like, I'm sorry for the shake. I have these dogs. And I am walking. But I've seen a rapid change year to year. And I remember a time not too long ago. Like today is November the 5th. It's HSN Craft Day. And yes, I'm walking. Oh, that is so pretty over there. I'm going to pull out. Well, I'm going to go to hsn.com in a second. That is so pretty. Okay, I have to remember that area right there because I'm going to get to the point why I brought up all this. But anyway, I remember by this time, you needed a jacket. And though it's chilly at night and in the morning, today, people, I have on a short sleeve shirt and I'm sweating. Now, the weather don't qualify as hot. It's a beautiful day. I think we might be mid 70s. I'm just guesstimating. But anyway, year by year, fall is delayed more and more. And that's scary to me because I fear that we're going to lose it altogether. And then I'll have to move because I cannot see myself in the city without fall. But anyway, I was thinking about where we are going to have our annual gathering of the leaves. I don't know, it's a tradition that my family, we've been doing 9 years. And every year we do it in a different location, but it has to be a location that has fall, the fallen leaves, a beautiful sight, because we gather the leaves together and then we play in the leaves and we throw leaves at each other, take pictures, do videos and all that. So I was thinking about that. It seems like every year it gets more difficult and we have to go further. Well, anyway, the weather, it's changing. And I'm sure we're going to find a location that's going to be perfect for our family tradition. But anyway, this is just so beautiful to me. And you know what, you guys? This is how I think, right? I'm like, who did the landscaping? Because if I landscaped a part of a city, you can best believe it's going to be landscaped with those, I think maple trees turn colors, whatever types of trees turn the beautiful fall colors. That is the type of trees I would use in my landscaping. Right? Back over here. Now I'm not sure what color. It's so pretty right there. Oh, the sun is the most beautiful during the fall. Oh, the other day, the last several days actually, I love to walk and I love to jog. And I take different routes. And the last couple days, I have purposely taken a certain path and left home at a certain time so I could walk or jog towards the sunset. It's been so pretty. I love fall. Oh, it's finally here. Not totally, but oh, look up here. See, like, okay, those trees there, I mean, they're not ugly, but those could have been those beautiful fall trees. This one is really turned. Oh, that's so pretty. I used to know the different types of trees that were fall. And see across the street, all those green trees. Oh, actually, they haven't turned yet because those two right there, I know I'm facing the sun, but they will turn. The tips of them are turning fall. Okay, I just wanted to pop in and just express that I'm thankful and grateful for this part of the world, for the neck of the woods. God has blessed me to live in. Okay, Sasha, let's turn around. You're not the tour guide. Come on. And I want to encourage those of you who can offer up a thanks, even if it's hard to do so. We can find thanks even in things we feel like we cannot find thanks in, because there are so many people, and I'm always aware and cognizant that the world that we live in, it varies, it's different. And if you live in the US of A, and there are other countries too, but I only know about the US of A because it's where I live. And though we have people in poverty, and some more in poverty than others, we do have a welfare system. We do have a healthcare system for people who can't afford it. And that's not the case And I want to say majority of the world, but I can't make that statement. What I do know, and I learned this in college a long time ago, and it's one of those things that has always stayed with me. I don't recall what class it was, but I read an article or we studied something, and I realized that, and I'm probably going to misquote it, but the point is, individuals who are considered poor in the US of A are richer than majority of the people in the world. It was something like that. So our poorest of poor got a lot more than majority of the people of the world. It's something like that. I might be off, but anyway, that stayed with me. And I think about that to this day, though I learned that probably 20 years ago, if not longer. Yeah. So I say that to say, for most of us, we got a reason. I want to say everybody, but I haven't walked in, I've only walked in my own shoes. The Lord is worthy to be praised no matter what. But it's easier said than done. I understand that. For those of you who can find a spirit of gratefulness and thankfulness, and not because that season is upon us, wow, why not offer up a thanks? Why not just be thankful and grateful for where you're at in your life? Whether it be where you live, it might not have anything to do with where you live. Where you're at mentally, emotionally. Just find a reason to be thankful, a reason to be grateful, because it really could be a whole lot worse. And when you think about the world at large, I know and I believe that a lot of people, like those of us who live in the US of A, we're spoiled. We're spoiled because we have support. There's aid out there. I think about those people. Goodness. Eyes were not meant to see what some people go through. The heart was not meant to bear what a lot of people go through. Poverty don't describe the experience of a lot of people. The one word that I can think of that would kind of sort of come close to the kind of people I'm talking about and the state they are in, well, it's a book in the Bible. It's called Lamentations. A lot of people, that's their reality. They starve and they're going to die from starvation, die from disease, die from no help. And it's hard to think about that I could be walking and this is beautiful to me, but there's somebody else, there's a lot of other people right now who will never drink a sip of water, who will never eat a morsel of bread, who's to die. And it's going to happen, and it's happening right now. It's hard to even think about that. But because we all know that's a lot of people's reality, that ought to cause somebody to be thankful, to be grateful for what you have, and not to get down about what you don't have, because what you have is probably more than majority of what majority of the people in the world have. I thank the Lord for not just water, and not just clean water, and not just hot water, But I thank him for water that's in my house. Water in the water bottles. Water is a necessity of life. But there are so many people. It's a basic right to have water. But so many people go without water, without clean water, have to walk miles just to get water. We waste water. Not in my household though. I'm constantly on the boy, whoever comes to my house. I'm like, I hate the sound of running water. No, see, but because we're spoiled and we have it abundantly, we take those things for granted at times. It's the small things that we can do to show our gratitude and appreciation. But it starts from within, because it really don't have to be. It really do not have to be. Life is not promised to any of us. God is faithful. The sun do shine. It do rise. It do set. And we can predict what time it's going to do so because God is faithful. But one day, I do believe the sun will fail to shine. And I also believe one day there won't be a need for the sun, because the sun, which is Jesus, he's going to be all the light that we need. But until then, hopefully we live to be grateful, to be thankful, to be appreciative. And yeah, it is that time of Thanksgiving, right? Okay, I don't know why I brought up all that. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for this. It's cool right here in this area. I'm grateful for this. And two, because I didn't always live in an area, and this area is not like, there's plenty other of areas nicer and prettier than this. But I am thankful, because growing up and getting older, I didn't always live in an area that had creeks, though man-made, right? That was conducive to walking and jogging. Not too sure where I left off because I just encountered school is out, but there's some kids back there. I guess they have extracurricular activities. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying, but what I want to say, I forgot. Yeah. Anyway, be thankful. Oh, okay. I know what I was stating. Like, I think about different places where I lived, where I have family that still live. And I think, wow, there's no way I would want to step outside, let alone take a walk or take a jog in those areas. They're not always safe. When I say ugly, I mean ugly. Ugly as far as just filthy, just dirty. But this area, I mean, who wouldn't want to get out and just take a walk? A lot of people don't. But I think about things like that. And, Sasha, let's come over here. I think about things like that all the time. And it's, to a lot of people, it may feel like a right. Therefore, some people may not give any thought to being thankful or grateful, because perhaps it's all they ever known. Oh, Sasha, look it. She's looking for squirrels. Okay, let's go, Sasha. I gotta take you guys home and get Oink. And him and we're gonna take a different trail. But I'm thankful and I'm grateful. I guess that's my point. And I never come here. Oh, she's pulling me. Sasha. See, she's squirrel hunting. She's looking in every hole. Okay, come on. Before I throw you in one. I never want to become immune. Never want to forget. And not just how far the Lord has brought me, but other people that I know. Always grateful. Okay, you guys. I don't know why I felt the need to share that all with you guys. But anyway, I'm going to take these dogs home, pick up my other dog, Oink, and we're going to jog. All right, if you like this video, why not like it? Give me a thumbs up. Hey, why not share what you are thankful and what you are grateful for? What a wonderful way to start off the Thanksgiving season, right? Okay, like, subscribe, feel free to share, and I want to thank you all for watching. Oh, and if you can, get out there and take a fall walk or a fall jog. All right, you guys, want to thank you all for watching. As always, blessings. I had to come back for a second. Okay, the sun, it's at a diagonal, but it seems like it feels like it's so close to me. Well, I have to hurry up because it's going to set. Oh, I should have. Well, I think it has like a half an hour, but this is the area I like to walk and jog down when I want to run towards the sun. I love it. Oh, it's so pretty. And sometimes and I don't know what causes the different colors, different beautiful natural colors of the sky and everything. It's a reflection from the sun to the ground and all that, the colors of the ground and whatever's happening in the skies. Anyway, there are certain times when it's so pretty. It's so pretty to the natural eye. And wow, after all these centuries of sin, it's still pretty. So I can only imagine how it looked before sin, right? And how it's going to look when he makes his glorious return and we're no longer mortals, but we become immortal. Just how beautiful it's going to be, given that it's beautiful even now with how the climate is changing because of things that we put in the air. Man, it's still beautiful. So anyway, I said all that to say, when those beautiful colors reflect and hit the ground, oh my goodness, it is most beautiful. It's so pretty. I don't see those colors today. It looks kind of hazy right now, but maybe in about a half an hour, I might come back if I get that beautiful color.